We started because of my own experience as a child. So I grew up in the system, I aged out, I went to college really because I needed a place to live. And so I spent time in the first year of college just really being in survival mode. When my husband and I became foster parents, the hard truth about that was we continued to see the same trend that I experienced, where kids were not prepared to go back out into the world and live. We have a really beautiful and unique program where we serve girls that are aging out of foster care or homeless in Northwest Arkansas. Those young women come to us with a sack of items that they own, nothing more. And they come to us in a very vulnerable place in their lives, and they're just seeking help. And so we give them a safe place to live while they do our transitional living program. And our hope and our goal for them is not just to hear the gospel, that's the ultimate, right, for them to know the Lord, but we also want them to break the cycle of poverty for generations to come. Oftentimes the girls come and they're the first ones to graduate from high school or go to college, or do something to kind of like look ahead and dream a little bit and have a vision for their future. And so that's why when they first come in that first phase, that pink shirt phase, we want that to be a place of healing, counseling, getting nourishment in their bodies, getting them into a good sleep rhythm. Oftentimes in the homeless population, they stay up all night because it's safer, and then they sleep during the day. So their bodies have to readjust when they come into our program. We have a responsibility to these young women. These are our daughters. These are the daughters of Northwest Arkansas, right? So we have a responsibility to grow. At this point, we know that growth is necessary, and so we are in the process of growing our program to be able to serve eventually 50 young women. We know that once we get to that point, we'll fill up fast. Right now we're located, our new location is out in Centerton. We have Grace Stables where we're doing equine assisted therapy, and we've been doing that for over a year with our girls here. Before, we had to rent our horses, literally, pay rent to get a horse for the therapy session. So we have incredible therapists who work with our girls, and then we have some really great horses that have been donated to us. Some of the things that I love about our program is the fact that we give these young women experiences. We believe that good experiences heal bad experiences. So we provide, everything we do is experiential. We want them to experience cooking. We want them to experience managing a household and budgeting. We actually charge them a little bit of rent that they eventually get back, but it's so that they can learn to budget, and they learn by doing. That's the best way for them. Saving Grace actually comes from a Point of Grace song called Saving Grace. It's about the girl, saving the girl. And we wanted to do something different. We knew we didn't want to rely on any government funding for our program, and we knew we didn't want the girls to rely on any government assistance. So we set that up early, and we had a lot of people saying to us, you probably need to quit it with the whole God thing. You don't need to be faith-based. Nobody's going to give you any money, those kinds of things. And we just knew that whatever we were doing, if God was not the foundational truth and all of the things that He surrounds us with in His truth, then we shouldn't be doing it. And so we went for it, and we just said, Lord, you provide, and we're going to do within what you provide, we'll do the work.